Ryan Dungey here at Anaheim. You're not racing, but did you still get the butterflies that you want to be racing when you watch what happened tonight?
Yeah, I still get the nerves, especially like with the KTM guys and, Chase getting out front. I mean, obviously you want our guys to do good, and, when they're in a position to win, you obviously it's in their hands to execute. But, the excitement of it all and wanting them to do good, the good nerves, all these things are still kind of run through you a little bit.
Are you still feeling that rider, what you felt as a rider when you're watching the race and all that sort of stuff, emotions?
Yeah, I think it's easy because you know what it's like to be in that position, so you kind of tend to put yourself back in that position and know what the feelings and the adrenaline, the excitement, the nerves. But then again, I gotta tell myself, like, no, we're not racing, we're just watching.
You're doing a bit. Are you doing testing for KTM? What's your role now?
Helping out KTM a little bit. If it's with the riders, the team input, just things like this. Very low key. They're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm not, and just supporting them, and then kind of some brand ambassador type work too.
And Chase mentioned in the press conference there on Monday, just this week he found something with the bike that gave him the feel he was really looking for.
Yep.
Have you any input into that side of things? Do you talk with Chase about that, or is that more their side?
No, that's more with the team. Okay. I'm not necessarily at the test tracks too much, but Roger keeps me up to date with everything and where they're at. But that's more with Roger, Ian, and the guys in the testing they're doing. Yeah.
Whenever you came back, maybe 2 years ago now, or a year ago, with Caroli and the outdoors, what was that experience like? Doing it with Caroli, two legends from almost a previous generation, but coming back and been really fast again.
It was a good experience. After 5 years, my body I'd lost a lot of fitness, but a lot of it came back right away. But that last 10-15% was hard to get back, and I knew that, and it was okay. But it was fun to race with the guys, and it's a cool little opportunity. I was kind of bored, and it tempted you with a good time, and I took the bait, but it was fun. I'm glad I did it, and just to do it one more time, check it out, and just racing. Caroli was there, so kind of got to race against him, and I never really thought I was going to race again, and so it was kind of cool to get on the gate drop a few more times, but now I'm good.
Did it help bring closure to that itch to do it again? Or?
I think so. I think you flirt it within your mind with it coming back, this and that, him and Han, and not to say it's going to be easy, but it was a lot harder than I expected it to be coming back. But it had been 5 years too, so it was good in a way to just like quit thinking about it. Yeah, you came out of retirement, but like got some more racing, and now it's like, no, you're good, you're done, it's good. So created some closure for sure.
You were so consistent in your career. If you weren't first, it felt like you were second. But whenever Ryan left Alden Baker, you got with Alden. You were always fit anyway? So was that more a mental thing, that he brought confidence and calmness to your racing? Did you seem more confident, more sure of everything then?
Yeah. I mean, I really trusted in Alden's program. His program was good. I think it was the right amount. I tended to overdo it all the time prior to Alden. Do too much, wear myself out, burn yourself out, just with the training and the load, and just trying to do too much because maybe I was a little bit insecure, like I wasn't doing enough. But with Alden and his program, I trusted it. The workload was good. It was the right amount. The recovery was good, and so it was just fine-tuning those areas. And I didn't have to think about it either, because he was putting together the program for me, and it was proven, and I knew it worked. Just looking at his history, his track record, so it brought a lot of confidence, and it really relaxed my mind from thinking about it all so much, wondering, am I doing enough to do the right thing? Now it's like I wasn't like guessing anymore. So taking the guesswork out of it really brought a lot of confidence and relate it even onto the track too.
But so even just from watching in Ireland, it looked like you were just so much calmer and confident on track.
Yeah, because I knew I did everything I could, and I was prepared, and I didn't leave any stone unturned. It brought a lot of confidence when the gate was ready to drop. It was like, no, I did everything I could, and mentally knowing that, said, brings a lot of confidence.
Racing Ryan Villapoto, you both rode opposite ways. He was all throttle, all go. You were very consistent and seemed calculated. Did you enjoy those battles, or was it really stressful trying to find a way to beat him?
Villapoto was tough to beat. He was a tough competitor. Even if you could beat him one time, he'd come back even harder the next round. So it was tough to get that mental edge on him. But Villapoto was he was a better rider, you know, and it was good for me because I was always trying to get better. I was always trying to improve myself. He pushed me to be a better rider, and I think once he did retire, I was able to kind of take that. You know, he was that guy in the sport, and I was kind of able to come in and be that next guy, and it prepared me for that. So, had Villapoto probably stayed, maybe been a different story, but he retired, and it was a good opportunity for me to kind of capitalize on that, be that guy for the sport.
Whenever he went to GPs and then quit.
Yeah.
Ken Roxon was supposed to be the next guy, Eli Tomac, but you stayed, keeping them below you. Was there pressure for you then, as you mentioned, to be the next guy and not let Eli and Ken overtake you there? Or?
Ken was going to be good, and obviously he was coming on strong. But when I got with Eldon, that really helped. That really changed things for the better. We had a new bike in 15, a new model, which really did a good job. We did a little testing through a couple of rounds, and by round 4 or 5, we didn't touch it then. So, I mean, I kind of lucked out a little bit because they were young and making rookie mistakes more so, where I kind of was a little older, and so I think my experience maybe came to the forefront a little bit. And, you know, but after 2-3 years, I mean, obviously, Eli was coming on stronger, and he was getting faster and better and stronger as he was coming into his 450s career, and that was hard. By the time 2017 came, it was hard to like consistency and everything came through, but he just had that raw speed. I couldn't match it.
Motocross of Nations, you had some really good rides there and some struggles there. I remember 09, I think you went from 250 to 450 in Italy, and you were fantastic. What are your memories of that? And did it feel more pressure representing USA than trying to beat Villapoto at Anaheim? How did it compare?
No, I always just try to take it like another race. I mean, obviously it was important, and I wanted to do good, but you know, I try not to put too much pressure on myself. 09, 10, and 11, I mean, we won, and those were great years. And then 12, 13, and 14, I just struggled with the tracks, struggled with the bike setup, struggled with Lommel. Lommel was just a unique, deep sand. Oh, it was crazy, and I just felt like a fish out of water. So I can't really blame the bike on that. That was more me. But we really chased that. The first model with KTM, we really chased the setup a lot, at every race we went to, and so it got really wore me out. And 14 was actually a good year. We had a good finish in the first moto, and we were on track to almost winning it. But I actually went down the second moto, and Martin broke his foot. So, but me going down in the second moto really put a damper on our, and that was on me. So, just sometimes, you know, it had 3 good wins in a row, which was awesome, and then we had 3 losses in a row, which is not awesome. Yeah. It was never fun to lose, but it's like, well, we gave it our best. So.
Yeah. How was it being teammates with Villapoto out of everyone there? Because I remember Rick Johnson, David Bailey, and Ward talking about that, but your rivals here, you're always clean, but was it weird then talking to him on a let's help each other level, or no?
Yeah, Villapoto was always you know, when it came time to designations, we came together as a team. It never felt like, you know, he was trying. Yeah, obviously we're all going to give it our best, and we're all going to try to win it. But good job, nice work. Bye, guys. But he was a teammate, and he was good at being a leader and bringing the group together too. And Saint-Angeli in France in 11 was actually pretty fun to be teammates, because we could kind of put our guards down from trying to win the championship to working together to win the designations.
You're Jason Lawrence. The first time I came to Anaheim, I think it was around 08, and your corner speed was really impressive. But Jason Lawrence, got you that first year.
Yeah.
Did you learn a lot in that loss that helped you become the champion you became? Was it almost like a blessing in disguise?
It was. It sucked to go through it. It was hard, but you know, championship pressure, trying to handle that. Then on top of that, you have Jason Lawrence, you know, dealing with like the mind games he was putting out. But it was miserable going through it in 08, but going through that, it really set me up for the years to come, honestly. And it made me a better rider. It sucked to go through it, and it was tough, but it was challenging. And a lot was on me too. I didn't handle the pressure right, but kind of failing in 08 really helped me to understand and more so how to handle the pressure, and going into 09 and what mistakes not to make and how to look at things differently in perspective, these things. So it was good.
Julian is taking on Hayden Deegan, obviously, and he likes the mind game. So your experience with Jason, can you help Julian a wee bit? Or
I think you know, that could be the possibility. He might start pulling out the tricks of running in it, you know, bumping each other in practice, stuff like this. But that's where Juju's just gotta be like, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing and race my race. So.
Finally, Antonio Caroli said he wouldn't mind racing some nationals this year on the Ducati.
Yeah.
You're definitely not coming back to race this summer now?
I'm good. He's testing and he's riding almost every week. Not so much me anymore. So anyway,
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.